real. Now, some people be like, now what's that? Why you got that? You gonna change your theme music? Absolutely not. Not. I want to let the lovely people know that are viewing online on social media. I got to let you guys know that what's happening with Facebook. I told you guys that if you have video footage, you got 30 days, and that is of today to, well, not of today, but starting now, where you have 30 days or it will be deleted. So if you see the Be Inspired, what I'm actually doing with those Be Inspired are replaying them until I get time to download them, because that's the only way you'll be able to keep it. So for the reruns, I call it the rewind. Don't get discouraged. I got something to do to try to keep it going so that I can get it all there and just have like a compilation of all of them for you, because I got something else going on. Okay. So that's that. And I have another book coming out for those of you who do not know. I do have a book, and it's called How the Wife Becomes the Other Woman. And once you read that, you'll see the name of the next book, but we ain't going to say that yet. So at the end, you'll see it. Nate, you know what it is, but
I'm sworn to secrecy.
Yes. So once you get How the Wife Becomes the Other Woman, you'll get the next book, which is really, really good. And also the other book, which there's so many self-help books out there, but you'll see Be Inspired and it'll be your girl. So that'll be there too. So for every genre, I got some live entertainment. Baby, this next one. Ooh. Look, it's going to be a doozy. Look at that. Like, okay.
No, lady, she didn't. I didn't take the sex scene. I didn't want to take that. I didn't want to set the internet on fire. You know what I mean?
Listen, but you will be good.
Of course.
You will be good for that one. Nick, what you think?
Yeah, him and his two-pusher gusher and everything else. So yeah.
You will be good. You will be good to play that role, especially with your personality. What'd you say? Go ahead.
I'm up for it.
Okay.
Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach.
Put you in. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Listen, what's going on around the world is off the hook because your boy is revoking the snatch back visas. Yep. And watch this. The visas of student activists. So, like, you know how on the campus, remember they had where they couldn't even graduate? Remember that whole thing?
Yeah.
What was that? We talked about it, last year before?
Yeah.
Where it was like, okay, well, we can't have this graduation for this class because we have a protest. Listen, he would have rounded them up last time. I thought that was totally unfair because I see that there's something going on in your country, and it was a lot of people, it was mixed reviews from the American people, because a lot of the American people felt like you are stopping the American people from graduating in America for what's going on in your country, and you're not over there. So who loses? Us. We don't get to walk across the stage, and especially for those who remember with COVID 2020. So that was their graduating year. Most of them 4 years in college, and so I don't get to walk across the stage in high school, and again, I don't get to walk across the stage in college.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that?
It's scary.
Well, he revoking them. He's strapping them up. Look, snatching them up, strapping them up, and carrying them wherever you're carrying them to. Now, here's what's interesting to me, being an advocate reader as I am, and us on here at ShopTalk. The thing that's nuts is I looked at those old photos. Remember how we had the old photos in the history books, and it looked like slaves. And the picture that I was seeing where they were rounding them up, wrangling them up, however they said it on. I didn't say that, so air quotes for the listening audience. The way they had them, and they had them chained, and they cut their hair off, and they were bent over. It was, I thought, it was different.
there's a meaning for all of that. It's psychological. I'm going to strip you of your crown. I'm going to make it so you can't stand up straight. All that stuff is psychological, man. And we don't know about it until years and years of studies shows that if you keep your pinky like this, you'll develop this and that and other. And I mean, like slavery and all that stuff is psychological. To this day, those practices work and still work. I mean, how long do they have to beat our behind before we swing back? And we still haven't. So I mean, and we're
this
and
new
we're
generation, they're swinging.
Yeah.
This new generation, like, nah, we ain't marching. This is what's happening.
That's the backfire for their plan. They haven't equated, hey, if I keep them educated, I'll keep them striving for something. I drive bus for junior high and elementary kids. These kids ain't got no view of tomorrow. No, they don't know what black college bands are. They don't know anything about tomorrow. I mean, it is completely scary. And they go to school every day. So guess what they're going to fight for? Oh, this is the new fun thing right in front of me right now. It's going to be bad. But they don't have the uneducated young thugs who will be our army in their plan. They don't see it. But they do have more of the guns. Yeah, there's a lot of guns. It's going to be bad on both sides.
And I think that's where the problem is at, because I know somebody who went to go get guns, when they have the gun shows or if they have like a sale or something like that. Mm-hmm. The guy behind the register, we were in a line. I was in Maryland, and everybody was in there buying a gun. The only person that they asked why was he buying so many guns was the person that I was standing next to, that I was with, why they were buying guns. He was like, I like guns. He was like, why? He said, why didn't you ask them what they, why they buy guns?
Right.
Why are they buying so many? And he said, I like guns. It's a hobby and a sport. I hunt. The end.
Exactly.
So with that being said, that's not working. Because you're in a place where you could think, okay, well, we're going to get guns. We're going to keep these guns out here, where a lot of people were against guns. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you had, they can't afford guns. But no. Due to education and not DEI, real talk, guess what? The intelligence is there. The intelligence is there. And I want to say this to my lovely people. When you said they don't even know about Black bands like the HBCUs, okay? Historical Black colleges and universities. I got to tell you something. Being in there, because that was on my bucket list to go to graduate from an HBCU. I'm like, I'm going to go back to school just so I can graduate from an HBCU. It's so important. And one thing I'll do, if you guys know me, I'm not just going to talk about it. I'm going to be about it. And I'm going to step into it to see how it goes. But when you get an 80% because they feel like, okay, well, in the field that I'm in, when, you're like, they had an HBCU, so they graduate lower, they'll slide them through. No, 80% is an F, my friend.
Well, you're going to HBCU, so you're being judged on. You don't get a diploma, you get a what is that? GED certificate, just because you graduated from HBCU.
And that's what some people think too, and it's terrible. It's like
it's bad. It doesn't hold as much weight as I graduated from Harvard. But everything is against us. It's formulated. When I have a plan, I'm putting the plan together in, okay, how's it going to hold them back? It has to be in the initial plan. Then we jump that hurdle, and then they're like, hey, well, why are you buying guns? Well, why are you? Listen here, Spirit Chucker, you can already run faster and jump higher. You don't need a gun.
Why not? I need to protect myself.
Okay.
Hey.
From lions, tigers, and bears out there.
That part.
They don't want to hear that.
Now, some people, I'm looking on here, a viewer said, I think college is a scam, honestly. Go ahead, Nate. I
can't argue. I cannot argue. I cannot argue. I think the best thing which they took out of our schools was the what are they called? The skills. What are they called? Good night.
Wood shop,
All
homemade.
the metal, plumbing, all the skilled trades. That's what it is. When they took the skilled trade from us, that hurt us the most, because guess what? We can learn a skilled trade, and I tell
And you don't have to pay that much.
I tell the children on my bus all the time. I say, get a trade, bro. And I say, ain't it about your grades? Try to get the best grades you can. But hey, what I need you to be here every day, because when you get out, the job is going to look at your attendance. I can teach you what to do. Are you going to be here every day? So you got a C minus. You graduate with a C minus grade point level, but you're there every day. Oh, I'll hire you. Oh yeah, I can teach him what to do. He just needs to show up. And a lot of these young kids.
So that's the equivalent of like a factory worker.
Yeah.
Blue collar.
Yeah, blue collar. But they're wiping blue collar out. So I mean, shoot.
You see that?
Oh, what? I've been seeing stuff. It's scary. It's scary. And I don't want to scare all your viewers, but the stuff, and you have to come to the realization that look at how stuff is moving. Here, you know what? I'll scare you. Ready? Boo.
Yeah, I'm like, we ain't never scared. Go.
Okay, cool. I've seen that with all these old diseases coming back and everything coming out like that, they don't need us. They don't need us at all. AI, if you're not elite, they don't need us at all. And they're going to put that plan in the thing. Why would they need us?
Huh? You know, interesting you should say that, because I talked about AI some time ago and how AI is going to disseminate the small businesses. They'll be done.
They've already started.
And they jumped. When I mentioned it, it happened like maybe not even a month later. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, geez, that was fast. Here's what's interesting, though. People need to understand, there was a guy that was commenting. It was a water story I posted. And he said that we don't need water. We're not supposed to be drinking water and all this extra stuff. Nick, you saw that?
Yeah.
I agree.
No, because what the body is made up of. I'm going to say that. But here, yeah, we'll go deep. I don't have that because I'm going to tell you that's a lot of years of schooling that I did and had to read and research and write papers and cite them and all that other stuff. So it's a lot more to it than just what somebody actually just reads it on the internet. I've said too, you guys heard me, where it's like, listen, you cannot believe everything on the internet, because it is you, myself, the neighbor, everybody's putting stuff in the internet, putting it on the internet. And what AI does is kind of surmise everything, grab it all and just spits out like, okay, this is it. What would happen, and I know what happened with that young man. That young man read an AI answer, which was inaccurate. It was an AI answer and it was inaccurate. And it was just so weird. Even with, he was telling me about IVs, the fluids. That's why they put sugar in a star, is sugar and water. IV fluids, not water is included in that. You just can't just dump that in there, please. But I wasn't going to argue with somebody after being in the medical field since 98. I wasn't going to argue with you. I'm like, okay, right. But I'm not going to allow you to spew wrong. If I know it's right, I got to speak on it. Now, take it how you want. If you want to take it, there it is. If you don't, that's okay too. But what's important is that on my page, I cannot allow you knowing that you're giving inaccurate information. I can't do it. So people tend to think like the AI is the answer, and it really isn't. Just like you guys, some people are okay with, what happened? You looking blurry. What you got going on, a filter over there? Nate?
Oh, her? Me? I don't know. Yeah. She took it. You see how she glowing? She done over there hacked the system. She hacked the system.
Yeah, she glowing.
And I'm looking like this. Over there. And I actually put on lotion a day. You know, that's the only day I do it, you know. I enhance my natural glow with lotion. So something's going on.
So that's that. So my lovely people, I just got to let you know, because you know I got to entertain you. AI is not always the answer. It's almost like, remember when cruise control first came out? Yeah. I was afraid to use cruise control because I didn't want to get comfortable. I'm like, I'll be on this road, be asleep. This car just gone. Yeah. Now
do
they
that
got
on my Harley.
cars. They do have. Do you? You got cruise control on your bike?
On a Harley, yes. We get up to about 80 and 90 next. I'll be like, oh, I'm glad the horse knows its way home.
Nah, I
That horse that be on flatbeds, but we're gonna be quiet. We're gonna be quiet.
That
Be on the
blow.
freeway, like, look, be on the freeway. Oh, there's another one for look, $1 million to pay for, but it's on the flatbed.
I'm afraid of those self-driving
Not
cars.
me.
Now I don't care. I want to drive. I'll do it myself.
Wasn't it a family that flipped over off a cliff?
Yep.
See,
I'm not gonna do it.
Well, hey, this isn't a trial and error. Now you have the option to drive now, but pretty soon they're gonna take the option away from you to drive. Nah, your AI's better and blah, 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 blah. This is just trial and error, and they expect casualties in trial and error. Oops, it jumped off a cliff.
I gotta ask this question for the viewer, for the listening audience. I want to explain something here. Nick is chilling. When I see the comments that said Nick got that new man glow, I'm like, what is? But I need to know from the fellas, what's a new man glow?
Let's just say her posture looks pretty straight today. The realignment of her posture, yeah.
I'm not back crack.
Yeah. Men can see it. Men can see it. And if you were walking, we'd tell the whole story. Oh yeah, she had 7 strokes, then she reversed.
Wait, I told you that. Didn't I tell you certain stuff you got way too comfortable. We can do that. Like we everywhere. Like
I apologize to the people.
Right, for the 2-3 people, we apologize.
Today, I can't see the comments, so they thought I'm glowing. How do y'all figure I got a new thing? Tell me something.
Well, wait, we're going to educate you in a minute, but we can't educate like that because we everywhere else. So that's going to have to be an after show. Listen, there's littles out there. There's littles. All right, so that's what I wanted to say regarding like the revoking of the visas and to talk about that a little bit. Don't want to bore you for those of you who aren't interested in politics. I'm not the politic chick, but I just had to let you know what's going on. And I'm with you too, Nick. I'm not into that whole self-driving car. Let's talk about these groceries that was supposed to go up before we carry on. I mean, that was supposed to go down before we carry on.
They lied.
How you feel about paying $6.39 for a large bag of salt and vinegar chips?
What choice do we have?
Oh, we have a choice. A good one.
I'm listening.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Nate?
I'm listening. What's the good choice?
Don't buy it.
Don't buy it or make your own.
Don't buy it. Or yes, make your own. So we talk about the snacks. Snacks had gone up. So the groceries went up. I did my research based off of 2021 to now, to current, since, post COVID, but we know what it is. So after the pandemic to now. And if you look at the grocery rate, so we all focus on the eggs. They're back down. They're not $6. They're back down to $5.29 as of yesterday, because your girl gonna check it out for you, okay? 23% groceries have increased from actually February of 2025. I guess that's like the first quarter. Yeah, March 1st, maybe. Anyway, y'all know what I mean. But from 2021 until February of 2025, groceries have increased 23%. Now, my issue is, okay, there's the groceries. My issues are the snacks. The snacks. And that's why I focused on that $6.39 for some chips. You open it up and you got a 50-cent bag. It's all air.
Irks me.
It's all air. Go ahead.
Back in my day, I would go down to my store with a $5 bill and I could buy myself a diabetic coma.
Okay.
You know how many honey buns I would be able to buy with $5? Now that's only $2.50. How am I supposed to live on those regiments? How am I supposed to live on such low regiments?
I'm gonna tell you what. Now I told y'all the groceries increased to 23%. The snacks, follow me, going to what you talking about, Nate. The snacks increased to 29%. 29% increase since the pandemic. That's why I said don't eat it. Like Nick was saying, like make your own or don't eat it.
I'm addicted.
Don't eat your honey buns.
What?
Listen.
Come on. You know what? Good night.
Right. Listen,
Try to break me up from my-
Go ahead, Nick.
a pack of gum, the mega pack of Orbit, used to be like $2 something. Do you know what is? I paid the other day $6.28 for a mega pack of gum.
Now, when you say mega, can you show us what, like, how much gum is mega?
If I would have grabbed it, but the mega pack, it's about like this little thing, and it has maybe 28 pieces of gum.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh, for
Do you
$6.
know?
I don't even think it has 28 pieces. It used to be. I think it's less than that now, but it went from like $2 something to $6.28. I was like, for gum?
Do you understand that if we read our history, the Boston Tea Party, I think they went up for what? Maybe 20 cents on tea or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they revolted. There was a whole revolt over that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it worked. And it worked. So we
One
have
of-
to read history.
Well, what is it? If you don't know your history, you're bound to repeat it.
We are repeating it.
And we got the air quotes. That's not mine.
Some people know it and don't care.
Let me say this because I'm looking at the viewers. They don't, because if they have it, they have it. And they're saying, okay, we just need to sustain for a minute and we'll be fine.
Mhm.
But if you can't sustain, boom, you drop. One of the viewers have had a great point here. They were like, the prices will never go back down like we did with gas. Remember that prices went up with gas? It's because of the war war's over and the gas still stayed up. That is your new normal.
Right.
It's probably why they do the new normal. Remember, the new normal for blood pressure was 120/80. But then they said, since society is doing what society, since society is society-ing, and everybody in the world is stressed, now they went up to 130/90. Check that out, people. Look, don't challenge me. Just check it out for yourself. Do your own research. A 28 to 35 sticks. Oh, that's okay. So that's a 35 sticks of gum. That's a mega, but you can have that gum like for
but for
months.
$6.28.
I wonder how much cigarettes are now.
Oh, I was with somebody yesterday. I used to smoke Newport 100s, and I was with somebody yesterday. They got a pack. They said $11 or something. I said, "Oh, I'm so glad I quit 7 years ago."
Wait a
Because
minute.
when I quit, it was around $5-6 in. I said, "No, I'm gonna stop buying." $11 and some change for a pack of cigarettes. You couldn't pay me to go back to start smoking.
Wow, $11.
$11.
That's a decent cigar.
$11. I was
That's
like,
crazy.
Just
Oh,
the Jackie
okay. What
alone.
do you say? $5 at Jack's store. You could come home with a grocery bag. Who is Jack? What's been the corner store dude?
DQ, that's a DQ reference. That was the Arabs around the corner, right by Ellie Black. You know what I mean? That's
Across the street.
Right, yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they got busted. They didn't get
I
busted
remember
for
that
some food stamp stuff on there. Alleged.
Hey, alleged.
Alleged.
Yeah,
Where is it at? Where is it at? There you go. Your corner store. See what I'm saying? Oh, that's wild. That happened a whole lot. And then, boom, corner store is done. What we gonna do? We gonna help the people? Or we not gonna help the people? Because they're buying them yamps.
Right.
They help the community. They help the community. I used to go around.
But did they really? Did they really?
It helped them out too. But I mean, if we didn't look any deeper into it, you figured they was helping me out.
You thought they were helping you out because you were in your community.
Right. That's as far as I seen. That's as far as I was supposed to sing until I became educated.
But it wasn't the culture.
Before I became educated, I thought they was hooking me up.
Listen, there's a store over in Brookfield. We used to go over there and get our liquor.
Hold on, let me find my alleged. Where is the alleged?
We used to go over there with the paper stamps and get liquor with our food stamps.
Oh, they're doing it over there.
This is the alleged section of the show. Allegedly. portion of the
It was in Ohio. In Pennsylvania, we couldn't do that. Ohio, we used to be able to go take our little paper yamps and.
Yeah, this is the alleged session.
Yeah.
Anything else going on? Anything else y'all want to say out there? We got to do a segment.
Allegedly speaking.
What I had heard was somebody said that was in the 80s.
No.
Listen, that's crazy. But you're right, Nate. People felt like they was getting a hookup, but what was it for? What was it for? But see, this is the times that I miss. When you had credit, when your grandmother or your parents had credit at the store.
Yeah.
That worked. And to me, that's what kept like the mom and pop shops alive, was that credit. If I give people credit, they're gonna pay their bills so they can get it again. So hey, I guess that was the start of the credit line.
Hey,
but did they charge interest?
I don't know. I don't think that was the thing back then. Interest wasn't a thing back then.
No.
You know what I mean? I'm telling you, shoot, between tax and fees, that's the majority of our what we do. I mean, we can make a living if they stop tax on money that they print off of debt. Nothing is not backed. And if they stop fees, we would be able to survive. America would, I ain't gonna say flourish, would be in a lot better position if they took those 2-3 letter words away.
What was the 3 little words? That one word with 3 letters?
Yeah.
Well, they're never going to take taxes away.
Or fees.
Exactly.
Or fees. But I mean, hey, if you're worried about the world, but they're not worried about the world. And with current administration, and you seeing what they're doing, they're going away from humanity. They're going, I mean, I don't want to get into politics too much, but there was a guy that was running for president, and he was bugged about showing his birth certificate because he was supposed to be from Africa. And he was like, no, you can't do anything because you're from Africa. Now, that same guy said, South Africa, born and raised? Come on and run over here. Help run it. I'll follow you. And we're okay with that.
No, we are not.
You better speak it, girl.
We are not.
Okay, but guess what? Nope. Can't hear.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you got to keep on.
Oh, what I'm saying is, since he want to revoke people's passports and things like that, and send if you this not your birthright, send him back to South Africa, please, and thank you. We don't need a co-president. We ain't never had a co-president. This is the first year we didn't had a co-president.
You heard it here first. Ready? He's going to stop that 4-term.
Wait a minute. 1 second. Hold that thought. Don't you move. Just pause. I just hit the pause. There's the alleged and go.
You heard it here first.
From the Agitator.
Yeah, this is an NTA original. They're going to stop the 4-year re-election term, and it's just going to be king queen type thing. Like over, and that's what this is pointing to.
My cousin said the same thing.
Let me say this. Nick, you said your cousin said the same thing. Let me say this. That was the plan, and they actually said it. So it's really not a you heard it here first thing. Yeah, it was said. It was
take the elected down. Nate is. I want to double down on this. Give me.
Woo! Yeah, it's time. I know a lot of people just talk about exiting the United States. A lot of people. It might be time to look into other countries to get away from here.
Well, let me say this. You can look into it. Hopefully they'll accept you.
Uh-huh.
And they thought, and I'm going to say they with the air quotes, they thought, okay, well, yeah, go back to your original country and da-da-da-da. Well, here's the thing. Where they think that other people's original country is, they are wrong because it's here. And those other countries are like, no, sir, no, ma'am. We don't want any parts of you all over there. You're not here. This is not it.
Yeah,
that's what's happening where a lot of people are coming back.
There are a few African countries that will accept us just on sight. But like I said, a lot of
Yes,
countries
it's money
aren't
on
because we don't have a receipt. That's why they can't deport us. They'd have found a reason. If the last girl that they just hemmed up at the college for writing something, her homework, they hemmed her up and deported her because of her homework. Do you know if they had a receipt for black folks that they would we'd be packaged up and sent back so quick? Problem is they ain't got no receipt. No receipt, no return. No one knew that would be the commanding law of the land, and that's what's saving and keeping us here.
Well, that would be hard for me because part of my receipt is in this country. The other part of my receipt is in Mexico, and the rest of my receipt is. So yeah, I ain't never been, even though that's some of my ancestors, but I ain't never been from across the water. Our family's always been from here in Mexico.
Here's the thing:
you can't send me back to nowhere that I'm not from.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, it's a dire situation, and everyone. Here's the movie of the week. You need to go back and watch the original Terminator. Skynet has been.
There y'all go with these movies. I have not watched these movies, and I'm not about to be sitting at home watching these movies while all of this is going on. You watch the movies, let me know about it. I trust you enough. You and Nick, the moviegoers, will keep me informed.
But the thing is, a lot of those movies that were out a long time ago, they actually were predicting the future, and we just thought it was something futuristic. And now we are living in that time, like you said, Skynet.
It's happening right now. Right now.
Contagion. Listen, that movie Contagion. COVID.
Now listen. Did y'all hear what I just said?
Okay.
I just said I don't have time to be watching no movies. Ain't scaring myself. I trust you guys enough to know that you'll let me know. Y'all watch it and y'all let me know what's going on.
This is another NTA.
Let me do this. I just got a scam report and I had to let the people know because it just came off. That's what I was doing right then. You may get if you get any type of like Texas or anything like that, it'll say final alert. Pay by. Don't even say what it is. This is a crucial reminder for the tolls. That's what it is. The tolls. Yeah. It is a scam. Now here's the thing. It says pay by March 30th. This is a crucial reminder. Listen, I'm trying to make sure nobody's name on there so y'all can see this came through for real.
Get it all the time.
I get them all.
But watch this. It must be settled. Missing this deadline could lead to suspension of your vehicle registration, incurrences of fines, and detrimental effect on your credit history. Well, y'all can go ahead with the credit history for that 15 cents because I don't care nothing about that because that's how much I owe Real Talk. It's 15 cents. And you could go ahead with, what was it? Jail time. Who going to jail for 15 cents? Get your life. And I haven't been on the road. So how about you go to jail for charging me and I haven't even used it?
I got one back. I don't even live here anymore, and I get those text messages telling me about suspension of my vehicle, and I be sitting there cracking up like, you look real good trying to get it because I've been away from this area since 2021.
Yeah, they be trying to get you. So I just want people, when you see those final alerts and things like that, you can reply back, or you could do like me, block scam. But if you reply back, you just put on there, I will be forwarding this to my local police station. And that should stop it.
I wouldn't even reply back.
Well, I just, I gotta reply back. I reply back, but I did report it as a scammer. But I did say that, and then they said I apologize. That's what I said.
You scared them off.
I apologize. Error. This is an error. You'll get that too. Let's see here. Oh, see, all you guys watching, y'all watch it. Listen, one thing about television, one thing about movies. A lot of them, some of them are produced, which we know that part. Some of them are fiction. But then there are some from life experiences. And I'm sure all of us have experienced some different things in life. But don't say it because we know that we're going to look at our cousins and be like, what, man, you wild. You listen. and then they make a movie of it. So it comes to pass. Now, remember the girl that was on the airplane, and she said what she saw, and she was like definitely afraid. And then she said, "Let me off this plane. Y'all gonna be on this plane. Da 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 da. Let me off." And she wanted off, and they let her off. I believe her. And there's other people that commented under there. They were like, "She's telling the truth. She's telling the truth," because they too have experienced that, but was afraid to actually say something. That girl actually said something. I haven't seen her anymore, and she probably laying low, like, hold on. And you know that there has to be some truth to it, because they're telling people, if you look online, they're telling you, oh, they just want to, they're telling you how to interact with the alien. What? So if you're telling me how to interact with an alien, you too saw it. You too know them. Like,
you
what?
Know how to,
Why are you acting like this child is nuts or got some psychological issues? The real is the real. We see what we see. It's up to us. If you want to tell it, tell it. And if the people don't believe you, that's okay too. We know what happened with Noah's Ark, right? Shall we talk about the for real cruise?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Y'all
Look, he knew what to do to keep the world going. You need to.
Which story are you referring to, though?
Noah's Ark.
Which was it? What type of ship was it? A boat or a spaceship?
Now you taking it all the way over.
You all the way over there.
You about to? I'm talking Bible.
Mm-hmm.
No. That's what I'm talking about. And in that story, those who know. But you had people was like, "What's happening?" He told what? Oh, okay. He knew what he was told, and he followed his instruction. But all the other people didn't believe it. And guess what? What they do? They drowned. That's the Bible. We gonna stick right there. And all that other stuff, you could do that.
I'll leave it.
Mine's Suicide Association in the man cave, but we gonna let the people know. So speaking of the Bible, let's segue into the church and let's talk about Miss Marvin, Pastor Sapp. What we gonna do?
Nothing, because an actual person that was a member of that was there said he did not lock the doors.
Nobody said he locked the doors.
He did, and it was their national convention, and so a lot of so this person like had a whole, because I posted it.
Well, no, you're not saying that. You go. Here's the thing. The scenario for those who did not know, and he never said lock the door, so that wasn't an issue. I say a hostage situation. I said a hostage situation when I first heard it. And other people said, they was like, oh, it's a hostage situation. That was because you can't move. Now, the doors don't have to be locked to be held hostage, real talk. If somebody does not allow you to leave, that's a hostage situation. Now, we going to get into it, and I want to break it down for those of you who are viewing, and call in at 619-902-2287. That's 619-902-2287. Trying to get it up here. Boy, sometimes it's hard to do everything, okay? Call in as we talk about this situation. Now, the scenario, he's there. He said, shut the doors. Okay. He says, hey, I'm looking online, and I see the people out there, and I challenge you, because see, y'all all competitive. See, that's for y'all competitive people out there. He said, I challenge you. I said, okay, that was a challenge. Who taking him up on it? He wanted to give, what was it, 40,000? To sow a seed. They want to make he wanted to make $40,000 before they left the church. Now, okay. Now get in my body. If you know me and you know my personality, I'm sitting in the church. I'm going to put myself right there. And I'm listening. I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, okay, I challenge you. Boom, boom, boom. I'm competitive, depending on what it is. You know what I'm saying? Let me say this too. It was only $20 for everybody. So it wasn't a whole lot. Let me put that out there, because I don't want to have him over there to the left. You know what I mean? Like he way out there. But when you tell me, this is what I hear. I'm in church. I'm looking at the time. Okay, we about there. He about to hit the benediction. All right. We about to go. Close the doors. We're going to hit 40,000. Close the doors. Close the doors. This is me. Now I done woke up because I'm ready for benediction. Close the doors. Hold on. Like I was listening to you, but now you want to close the doors. Now I'm concerned. Now they about to bring out some Kool-Aid because I'm from that, Jones there. We know what happened with the Kool-Aid. They didn't shut the doors. And, we there. Then when he say, we're not leaving till we reach 40K. This is me. My roast in the crock pot, I got to get up out of here. And they say, close the doors. I got to go. Now, let's be real. I want to know, by show of hands, put hands in the comment section. Have you ever, during offering time, left out of the congregation? Okay, we got one hand.
Shoot, all the time. I go after they take the tray.
Right, come on, Ronald. Okay.
You do it with the church finger.
If you got to leave. Now, here's the thing. That's the time that it's a lot of music going, boom, it's a movement.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand the order of service. I understand how service goes. There are certain times that you cannot walk. There's certain times you cannot leave. You can't come in. Those doors stay shut during the service, different times. But the offering time, you talking about 40K. How long we gonna be here? Because I don't know how that's gonna go. Now you could have, I saw on social media where they had people like, all they want is money. All they want, that's not it. But somebody got to pay for these lights, because that's how I be. That's how I be here. See, your reaction is exactly what I needed, Nate the Agitator.
I'm here for you. I'm holding up. Hurry up. It's getting full.
Okay, you getting full? Okay, let me hurry up. Why? I said to keep these lights on in the studio. Now, me keeping these lights on in the studio, would you donate for me keeping these lights on in the studio?
Yeah, but don't tell me it's 40,000 to do that.
Bet if I could, I would.
You listen.
Okay. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you get it. I promise you. Things have to work, and I'm not saying 40K, but it's so interesting how you have people who have an issue with a pastor. That's his job. Driving fancy cars, that you guys call it, air quotes for the listening audience. So it's almost like, since you are a giving person, giving of yourself, giving us the word, you working for God, it's supposed to be free. Because if I went to work every day and I clocked in, I'm going to need my dough. And that's going to lead us over to what's happening at the old Trumbull Memorial Hospital, because them nurses ain't getting paid. But I'm pinning that. So back to you. What is your problem with him asking for $5,000?
He asked for an amount.
Okay.
That was my issue. Listen,
okay.
I'm not a church person, but when I fell into a beautiful church in Cleveland, and this man changed my opinion on a lot of stuff, even with the tithing and stuff. The church paid him a salary, a good salary. Now he was
tithing. Go ahead.
Yeah, he was a shepherd. He showed you what he did with this. So, and he said, would you rather me clock in at GM as opposed to getting into this word and be able to give it to you? Which made a lot of sense to me. Mm-hmm. But when you have these revivals and stuff, and you got multiple pastors on the upstairs on the pulpit, that ain't nothing but a rap concert. That ain't nothing but a rap concert. I was at a funeral maybe a month ago, and I said, well, hey, I'm about to go. He said, it's about to be over. He about to speak. I said, did you see all them pastors up there? It's about to be a rap concert. And he's like, man, why would you say that? I said, you just call me later. He called me later. He's like, dude, you were so right. And Jesus and Isaiah, and I got to outdo you, and I got to outdo you, and I got to make more money. So it's a show. So I have a problem with that. And my biggest problem, I told you, he asked for an amount. What was that amount for? He just showing off, hey, look how big this is. 40,000. I can do it. Watch this. That's ego to me. And I'm like,
okay, so if he had said, if everyone, okay, let me go here because there's a pastor that did comment and said, I didn't agree with his method, but if you have 2,000 people giving $20, it equals to 40. So 40K, what he was asking for. Now, I agree with that, and I agree with you, Nate, because like I told y'all, my scenario, me sitting there, I'm cool, and I'm chilling. But when you said we ain't leaving till I get 40K, 40K is, whoa. But $20 is, okay.
Right.
So it was the method. And you see, I looked up and was like, I got somewhere to 40K. I got somewhere to be. Go ahead, what you got? I asked for $1 on the Cash App. I can't get that. So,
not only was it the 40K, I don't mind how he asked it. The math made sense and it was doable.
okay.
But then when he told the people up here, oh, you got to pay to sit up here or to pay to play?
Who
I was
said
like,
that? What you see?
Did he or did he not say up here you got to pay for these seats or something like that? Something to the effect that you got to pay more up here on the stage.
I missed that part.
Well, he mentioned that somebody had to pay. And then
he could have been joking too. He could have been joking. Because that sounds like a joke to me.
Okay, cool. Well, you took it as a joke. I already have a small disdain for churches and religion. So to me, it sounds like, dude, this is why I don't go. That joke, you got a couple of laughs, but you got a lot of people say, you know what? You go to church by yourself. I'm not going. Girl, you go there, blah, blah, blah. And that's why, like I said, my whole thing with churches are there to for women.
Oh, yeah, you did say that. Nick, what you want to add in on this? That's a nice shirt.
Oh, thank you. My thing, I wish they would go back to the old school church, like, because all this new school stuff, yeah, like it I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't go back to the old ways.
Here's the thing. In this situation, it wouldn't have been bad because you want to close the doors and everything like that, but you're broadcasting live. You can't.
Which says, watch this. Which says you weren't thinking about the cameras. It wasn't for the TV.
Exactly.
That's what that says. No. I say that. Well, he was because he did say the people watching online. I heard that. Don't go there. Let me give it to him.
Thank you. Hold on. I haven't had to touch these in a while. Help me, people.
Okay, there you go. Let's see. Pastor Jonathan Mason said, yes, he did say that, and he's correct.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ooh, thank you.
Yeah, look at this. He right all the way out.
Oh, I feel so good.
But I took that as a joke because even when he said, I saw where some of the comments were, how's he gonna tell us what we doing? So because he said you're $20, y'all gonna go to dinner, go to the restaurant with that anyway. And I heard a lot of laughter. Now me, I was like, $20, you can't get what you gonna get at the restaurant? Coffee? Because that's like $12
anymore.
Yeah, you get some coffee. Let me tell you, I ordered this coffee. I'm not making this up. I ordered this coffee, and this coffee was there, and it had flames and a little brown sugar square. Boom, it looked pretty. It was $12.79 or $75 or something like that. That's for $20. So, like I said, to me, if he had said, you could I challenge you, everybody in here and everybody watching online, to sow a seed of $20. Boom, you made it. But to say 40K, that just sounds like so much more. Almost kind of like prison time. You got 3 years versus 36 months. 36 months sounds a lot smaller, right?
Yeah. Same thing.
You just said differently. 36 months. Oh, I just got 36 months. Oh, girl, wait for me. I only got 36 months. Oh, okay. Girl, wait for me. I got 3 years. Huh?
Right. It's wordplay.
Yes,
wordplay. Well, as a pastor, you're supposed to be sweet on the mic,
But wait a minute. No, I gotta go to this one. Here we go. I see it, caller, viewer. He told the deacons they had to give up $100, and he told the pastors, don't worry about their money. He'll give the $100 a piece for them. Well, I wouldn't be no deacon. I just quit.
Hey, Hey, this is how churches ran. This is commonplace for church. This is how churches are.
So I guess you pay for your position. I'm gonna
Yeah.
need y'all on this screen right here. Let me get. I need $100.
Hey man,
We're
I feel it.
breaking up 5 payments though. $20.
Mm.
Watch this. $100 for both of you.
Spirit.
Look, I need
Over my
$100 for
spirit.
both of you.
We
Or
gonna-
can you? Or watch this. Can you guys give me $20 every month for a year?
well,
Wait,
well
no.
then,
Which one sound better?
the second one, but I'm talking about the more important part. Our
The second
viewers,
one, listen, y'all. Did y'all hear that? Wait. He said the second one, it sounds so much better. Guess what? I got way more than 100.
I got you, but here, let's talk about the people passing in $20 a piece because I feel it in my spirit that the shop talkers will get me my new rims for praise us with the.
Did you hear Nick talk about his new rims?
I need a new. The radio on my Harley is acting up. I need a new, and it's $20 a person will get you into the kingdom of heaven. Don't worry, the panel will be given 100 a piece, but you are a flock. Just $20 a piece. I want to reach.
Radio on your heart is a personal problem. I ain't got nothing to do.
Hey.
We talk about the people on the panel.
Sow a seed. It worked for them. Why can't it work for me?
But here's the thing, though. It's all optional. That's what people. This is why.
Not when you shut the door on me.
Let me say this. Let me be real for a second. We go into it, but I want you guys to be clear. The reason I brought this topic up and I felt that we need to touch base on this topic is because I know me, real talk. But understand, just because one pastor does it one way in his church does not mean that it's like that in every church. And I'm going to give you a prime example. And this no shade to McDonald's. Even, in everything that you do, McDonald's can mess up your order 100 times. Do you stop going to all the McDonald's? Or do you be like, I ain't going to the one on Belmont?
I ain't going to the one on Belmont.
That part. We know, and watch this. This is what's wild. There are people out there, we know the shake machine is down 95% of the time at every McDonald's.
Yeah.
But watch this. We will still ask, can you give me a vanilla milkshake? To hear if it's working that day. So we keep giving McDonald's chances, but we going to say, oh, okay, this guy did that. That's why I don't go to church. Man, don't blame it on nobody. Just say, guess what?
Right.
I ain't going. Just say, you don't even have to give a person a reason why you don't go. Unless they ask. But you're like, I just ain't into it. I ain't doing it. No, it's a complete sentence. Let's go to the comments. L said churches are nonprofit and tax-free. Now that's good. Let me finish this comment. They do get grants to function, but have to show every penny. Offerings are not taxable. And and there goes their profit. Okay.
Shum.
No.
Break it to him, Al.
Go ahead. What you got? There you go.
Hey, ta-da, ta-da, ta-da.
Ta-da.
And now, well, I don't want to get that's too deep into
that.
I'm spiritual. I'm not religious at all.
And I hear that too.
There's a reason.
And that's fine. Mm-hmm. I hear that too. Because most of the religions and things like that are usually like cultural. You know what I mean?
And they change with the times. They change for the time.
Okay. Go ahead. Keep going.
With spirituality, it tells you to look within yourself. Spirituality, and have a personal relationship. Religion tells me to look outside of myself and, pray and do this outside instead of going after it for yourself. If you read the book of George Clinton, verses 7 and 8, it says the kingdom of heaven is within. And if it's in me, I know that I have to do it. My heaven is in me. So that's why I am on the spiritual versus religious tip, because, all the churches have the same format. Benediction, open, the doors are open, crackers and wine, at the good churches on the first Sunday. That's all, and that's all good. And I love what it does for community if done right, because I grew up in a church and I still see people that I go to church with, and we come with the same value system. That's good. That's the good part of it. But when it's about money, and it's about, okay, well, I guess everyone is, you can be choir director and you identify as a GOAT. That wouldn't be LeBron, that would be Jordan. But I mean, those things, they keep on, this is what's going on with the time. Let me put it in here and serve it to my people, my flock. I'm like, yo, dude, we vegetarians over here. What you mean pork is on the menu this week? Well, they're saying pork is, this, that, and other.
Coming in, but see, that's not sticking to, there's rules.
Exactly. So how does the rules change?
People like the Agitator complaining and stuff like that. And I did catch that. Listen, I did catch you like we go over here. You always got to throw that sports in there, but I like it. That was cool. Jordan is that guy. He's like, not LeBron, Jordan. I caught it.
That's it.
Here's the thing. I have to add to that. I don't really know of any pastors that don't work. And I'm glad that was brought up. Uh-huh. That's from Indiana area. I see that often. If I could, I'm gonna say this. If I know how my pastor, and if he did not have to work, I would appreciate that, because if you look at people who are working 2 jobs or working and going to school, they're tired, but I need them to hear from God. They were chosen to hear from God, but now they got all this other stuff too. Mm-hmm. Just focus, relax, give me what I need. I appreciate it. Thank you. And it is time, because even with people, most of us have gone to school or had to read a book, even at the job in services, and you have to test or keep your licenses up. You have to test. You have to study that book. How hard is it to say, oh, okay, I got to work how many 12s and I got to study to keep this job? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of work. So if I was able to not have my pastor working, I would be like, okay. But mm-hmm. understand this, it's a choice. If they got 1,000 baskets they passing around, that's fine. Mm-hmm. I get to make the decision to say, all right, I'm going to put it in that one. Wait, what is it? Hold on. The offering, the building fund, boom. I'm putting it in here. I'm going to put in the offering. Y'all put it wherever it needs to go. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to sit there and put it in every last one of them. Mine is close the door. See, we heard hold the door, but to close the door, now I feel entrapped. I feel like that I don't have a choice. And where's my autonomy? I need that. I was like, no. You're not going to make me do nothing. You can't tell me what to do.
Although it wasn't locked, as soon as he said close the door and said that, and you got up there, be like, oh, look at Mel. She can't even put in. The Lord's not going to bless her because she got up when the doors were shut and she ain't putting in her $20.
And that would be me. Watch this. I'm glad you went there. Check this out. Come down this hole with me. The same thing with people and the way that they think. We are no longer slaves, however, or shackled. However, we allow people to put things in our minds when all we got to do is get up and go. But we're like, oh, no, wait. So we are holding ourselves captive.
You're right. And here's the thing. I raise my children this way. Hey, I don't, people say, bow your head, pray. I'm like, no. If I don't feel that dude is ordained or whatever, you can pray. I'm not going to go with you because you might owe Jesus $20. How am I going to jump behind you? And you already in the red with Jesus, and I'm sitting here co-signing for you. So everybody can't pray for me. No, I'm good. Y'all go ahead and do it.
On that one. I'm with you on that. 100. Oh, wait, I'm going the opposite way. There we go. I'm with you on that 100%. Watch this. Somebody commented because I said what I had to say. I engage. And somebody said, what would Jesus do? That was the best question. And I said, flip the table over and keep ahead on his mission.
Well, Are we at the end of this? Because this one was a perfect segue to. I feel like Jesus sometimes trying to get these LeBron and Cleveland Brown people to the promised land. They want to follow those. The Browns are going to win the Super Bowl. Yeah. I feel like Jesus. I'm trying to get you to the promised land and see a good team. This is garbage, but you want to commit to them.
You feel like you want to feel how you want to feel.
Listen, what does he always sing?
Yeah. That's my cut.
Yours right now.
Hey, I feel like I know what Jesus went through trying to.
Or do you feel like pumping it up? I feel like pumping it.
Yeah,
Listen, he be up early in the morning kicking it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Our DJ skills are nice.
All right, let's get to this shop talk question of the week. If you Nick said, "Oh boy," all right, ladies and gents, I don't know too many women that that do this, but when you meet somebody, and as you're meeting that individual, this is for my fellas, ladies. If you're that chick, I'm that chick, and you be like, "Oh, I'm a private person." Is that the segue to an NDA? NDA meaning non-disclosure agreement?
It could be. I would say I'd put an 80% yes on that.
All right, what you think, Nick? So you talking to a dude, he'd be like, "Listen, I'm a private person. I don't want to be on social media. I don't know those people. Why are you telling those people? Like, don't put my business out there." Is that a legit thing, or is it an NDA, non-disclosure agreement?
That's an NDA to me.
Wait. Now that you repackaged it, Mel, I think it's a legit thing.
What?
I actually do. I don't want to be out there. Listen, now, if I'm running game, I don't even want to be out there. And even if I'm with you, I don't want everyone knowing my business. Everybody ain't got to know that I took you to Vegas, or we here, or we doing this. It's almost a flex and a show off. It was show off before we got on the internet. Now it's everyday life. Look, as I drink from my the steam water that was bought to me by some baller or something like that.
And it smell good. What is that, for breed?
Yeah, I got a dog. But I mean, it's you're telling too much.
That's culture. That's culture. I know it was Febreze. Go ahead.
but I mean, I don't think it's an indie. I think, hey, I don't want all of my stuff out there. I'm not the big poster of everything. Every now and then, a flyer, an event, and a couple jokes. I'm good on my post. But it's sad when guys are becoming avid Facebook post readers. When they look at a woman, oh man, she take too much. You can tell by how she posts. That algorithm is being able to be read by everybody now.
Wait a minute. What? If she does what? Text
your algorithm. If you post all about chitlins and this, that, and other, and then this, that, and other, I know, no, she gonna be out here with these chitlins, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Nikki, I'm coming around to you. Yeah, that's right. You be telling me the whole story. I'd be like,
No, that's exactly why I change up. When everybody think that they got me figured out, I go the other way. That's what I like to do on my page. I post a little bit of everything just to let people know you don't know me like you think you know me. And if I tell you something, I'm going to only tell people what I don't care that they know.
Mel, can you describe to the listening audience what's happening right here? Ready?
Okay. So for the listening audience, Nate has the facial expression of
whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, right. The lips are pushed straight to the
man.
The left.
I post a little bit of everything, so stop it with
that.
Okay.
After
no, wait. I need to understand this. What I am hearing is, let me know. Am I hearing? I want to be therapeutic for everybody.
Okay. You break it down. Be the mediator.
Am I hearing that men are watching women's posts prior to going into their DM?
Yes, they are.
Nope, I'm asking the man.
Prior to going in, that's a good question, Mel. I'm going to come at it like, it depends on. See, there's a metric in there. If she fine, we'll let a lot of stuff go. So it depends on her rating scale visually, and the hip to buttock curvation has to play a part in this too, because a lot of stuff we'll just let slide because of the quality of the project. Now, if you ain't
the quality of the product, okay,
right. So if they're in your DMs, regardless, is because you hold that fineness trait that supersedes. You know what I mean? You put salt on something and it just supersedes everything else. So we're gonna just call it, you have the salt factor.
Okay, so tell me this. Am I hearing that men watch the female's page and make a decision to go into their DM based off of what they post?
I'm going to say yes. But
okay.
Here's the thing. The post only grants you what position you're going to get. Up, this ain't wifey. Look at how she posts. Up, this is, I'm private. Don't say nothing to nobody because of how she posts. Up, this is somebody that's cool. That we'll leave the door open for her to make upgrade to wifey material. I can tell you that by what you post. What you post will dictate that, because you can always get in on the lower level, fun and activities. That's a free fall.
Okay, let's move to the fun and activity section. The fun and activity section, are those the profile pics with booty shots?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's bait. That's just a bait. You know what you're gonna get with those pictures. Women know what they're gonna get, and they expect to get a pastor who has a lawyer doctorate with $1 million with that booty pic. But catfish, she get the bottom of the little, bottom feeders, and then she mad.
Oh, that's how. So you approach accordingly.
Yes. Okay. There's people on this panel that get asked certain things off the rip that another person doesn't. That's a perfect example of postation. It's because of your postation that right there. You know what I mean?
Hey, if you want to see and you're listening, just go to YouTube, Shop Talk with me. Also, make sure you go to YouTube, subscribe, and like this video. And you guys that's on social media, hit the like button for your girl. I ain't asking for 40K. I'm just asking for a click and a subscription for free. That's it. I just want to share.
I'm asking for free. If it worked for Marvin, it can work for me. Shut the door. I need some some blessings. Don't come in. If you buy this miracle cloth, this miracle, hold on. I'm selling these miracle chips. For you will be blessed. If you buy just $80, will bless you and your family. Wait a minute, that one's from.
Did y'all hear him talking about if it were? He's like, well, I ain't. I'm asking for this. He's like,
hey, he's showing me the way.
Okay, I want to say this comment is from Missouri. Yes, you can learn a lot about a woman's post. Thank you for that. But let me say this, depending on their mindset, because some people can post just to throw you off where you think you know them, and then when you meet them, they're totally different.
You can only lie for so long. Your algorithm is on what you like. Algorithm I don't eat spinach. Nothing ever comes out about the healthiness of spinach in my algorithm, but Little Debbie commercial pops up all the time. You know why? Because they know that's what I'm. Huh?
Because you're talking about it.
Right. So if you're talking about it, the algorithm will be like, yeah, she's talking about this again. Yep. This falls into the algorithm, and you get all the the ads for whatever it is that you supposedly trying to throw us off about. AI don't see the feeling of it; they see the pattern of it.
Okay. And that's the pattern. The pattern is F a ninja.
Yep. And guess what? I want to be the ninja that you effing. I would like to be the ninja that you effing. So let me go on and say, what up, ma? Let me get in with this monster. Let me show you this monster. eggplant. You know what I mean? To that type. The other type, good morning, my queen. How are you? I was thinking about going for a walk and grabbing some coffee. Can you think you might be interested in that? Bonquisha be like, hell no, you broke. But the one that's type, the one that's with the natural hair and she's sitting in the park and got on a sundress down to her ankles, you attack that differently. You remember I always just say, we're the Pittsburgh Steelers. We don't train for the Cleveland Browns the same way we do for the Ravens. So if you got Cleveland Brown posts, I'm not training for you. I'm throwing out garbage. Who want to play this week? Anybody? What, you? Kirby Puckett? What you want to play? Quarterback? All right, man, come on. Can you throw a 2-yard out? We only play in Cleveland. Go ahead. But when we play the Ravens, I'm like, hey, everybody get rested. Hey, we got our starters in. Everybody, no one hurt. It's a difference. In your posting, you're either a Cleveland Browner or a Raven. So guess what? If you try to make us believe you're a Cleveland Brown, we're going to call Cleveland Brown plays for you. And we're going to let me start again at tailback because I played high school football and some college. So I can play football. You put me in, coach. It's Cleveland. You might as well. Shoot. We might be able to do something. We might even win. You know what I mean? So you just keep trying to fool us. Yeah. But then I will come with you with the wrong playbook. And now you offended because I'm coming to you with these mediocre childhood plays. East High versus Cleveland Browns. And you mad because we up. Come on, man. Don't put that out there. I am a Pittsburgh Steelers. You know it's trouble when I come to town. You know what it is. We everywhere across. You see that towel waving, you know what it is. It ain't no, well, I think I'm going to be the Browns. Play like the Browns today. No. Just build yourself on something solid. Post, be you. Be unapologetically you, and that's what you'll get. What comes to you will come to you. But you playing the game.
Yes, Mallory said, your community will find you.
Yeah. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Well, Nick, go ahead. Say what you got to say. That you
No. Whoa,
don't say what you really want to say.
Right.
Because,
listen,
because we are everywhere, so we got to be careful. But would you like to respond to his post?
Get her something cold to drink.
3 different pages. And on 3 different pages, I am 3 different people. Like I said, I go different directions on purpose.
I got to go to the comment for the listening audience. Fatima said, not the deep breathing line, baby D. Again, for those of you who want to actually get a visual, you could go to YouTube. Visit our YouTube channel at ShopTalk with Mel. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on YouTube so it throws it back into the algorithm. Thank you so much. And I noticed another thing with that. On YouTube, like after the live show, when you comment, because I don't know how to go into it and do it like right now. You can, if you comment then it pops up, but all the live comments, you have to go into the live in order to see the comments. I'm like, geez, it's a lot going on.
That's crazy. Like you cannot see the comments after the show.
After the show, unless you click on live, then you can see the comments.
Oh, okay. Because it's like, what if I want to respond?
Yeah, you have to go. Yeah, if you want to respond, you got to go to the live show and then comment. But the after, that's where it's at. But like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. Subscribe to the viewership up a little bit.
Yes. And tell your friend to provide. Mel, shut the door.
Tell my friend to provide. Who?
Oh, shut the doors, Mel. Shut the doors. We gonna need each of y'all.
Shut the door right now. Okay, wait.
To bring 3 friends.
Go ahead, Nate.
To bring 3 friends. Yeah, then you will move up to the executive level and have each one of those 3 friends bring 3 friends to the show. And you too can sit in front of us at a live show. Let the church say.
Amen.
Let the church say.
Amen.
He going like, shut the door. I got the door shut. Okay. All right. So the NDA, is that an issue?
Not for us. That works for us. It allows us to continue to do what we do.
Yeah. Everybody, let me find out everybody out there got an NDA and thinking, okay, well, I'm not going to tell anybody that we're together so that I can talk to her, and her.
Well, that's the old Cletus move. Remember back when Grandpa and Grandma had a different family across the town? We didn't have to worry about Instagram posts and stuff like that. They didn't need an NDA. We want the old Cletus back. Cletus, and they had a whole family that you didn't know about across town, but they took care of them both. They took care of them both. Now we can't do that.
Find out about them.
The funeral.
The funeral.
That's
Funeral.
what we found out about the other family at the funeral.
At the funeral. Life was good back then. You know what I mean? Who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? But now, since you posted me on Instagram and got me sleep at your house and you cut it up next to me taking that selfie, oh, you blowing the game, girl. You blowing the game. So yeah, we need MDAs. That's called the Cletus law.
That though, because they know a lot of them know it's a game and they trying to see what they can catch.
Right. But it's called the Cletus law. I'm gonna call Donald myself and be like, hey man, you cutting all the education, that's all, yeah, but we need the Cletus law reinforced. You know what I mean?
Okay. So say you're dealing with 2 to 3 people. Nobody knows about each other, which is the way it should be. Okay. I'm just going to keep it 100.
Right,
and then you decide, okay, well, I'm ready to get married. So you got these 3 different people there.
That's tricky.
And then you choose one to marry.
That's tricky.
And then, so you let the other ones go. You got that one that you
whoa. You let the other ones go?
Because you choose one that you really feel like, okay,
yeah, you let them go.
Because you get married to her. Now, my question is this. If the one you chose to marry finds out that you were dating 2 to 3 other people at the same time, do you think she should have a problem with that?
That's on her. I can't tell her how to feel.
Nick, do you think she should have a problem with that?
The old me would have had a problem with it. The new me is like, I got chosen. But then again, that's really not a flex. So it just depends on what you get from that.
Okay. Go ahead, Nate. Nate the Agitator, what you got?
About the Agitator.
I tapped out of your whole conversation when you said I had to dump the other 2 because I was marrying the one. I don't know why. But I mean, hey. Huh?
Why not?
Why not if you're going to marry somebody? Why?
If that's the case,
you're making a decision, but you shouldn't even marry. You shouldn't get married if you're going to be with the other 2.
Okay, am I looking to get married as the guy or is it
you're making the decision? Yeah,
I'm making a decision to agree with her. Yeah, I ain't got nothing else to do. I guess so. I'm not like because if it was I want to marry this girl, it would have never been the one another 2. Because a dude got a good shot. When I pull out the good bullet, I'm shooting it at one person. I'm shooting it at one target. If I got my shotgun, I just got pow, nice spread. It hit a lot of stuff. Pow. But when I'm shooting a shotgun, I'm only shooting at one person.
No, you already had 2 others. But that's because listening to it, I can't go back on it. But anyway, to sum it up, you were dating 2 other people. And you're getting to know them because that's what dating. Dating is collecting data.
Okay, cool.
And then you find somebody. So now she's 3. And then you realize, you know what? I want to go with this one. Okay, so I'm going to let the other ones go.
Gotcha.
Then you find out that one that you're with, she finds out that that you were dating other people because you guys just have a conversation because, y'all feeling each other. This is it. Right. And she finds out that, hey, I was dating 2 other people when I was dating you. And back to the original question, do you think she should be upset?
No, I was collecting data. No,
that's what I'm saying. That's why Nick.
Dating comes with no obligation. Dating is going out, talking, having a good time. The word dating, if it wasn't a sexual thing, I date my boys all the time. You going out, we going to Waffle House? Cool. We go out, he picks up the check, we sit there, talk stuff. I'm sorry. Sit there and talk stuff. That's what a date could possibly be. But we put the sexual orientation on it. So now I'm dating you. That don't mean I'm exclusive to you. I'm just, hey, you want to go out for coffee? Yeah, Nick. Yeah, what? Oh, you mad because I farted? Okay, well, hey, you know what? Maybe next time I'll try not to, or this, that, and other. But then I'll go on a date with someone else. As Mel just said, it's collecting data. So you can't, why would you be mad? Because I'm dating somebody else.
Can I throw a curveball?
Sure.
Okay, so that's how you men feel about it because you're collecting data. But what if it is the woman that is collecting data, but you don't want her seeing her date? Because if I'm talking to you, I got to be the only one.
Talking is not dating. Talking is
No,
saying, hey,
talking is totally different.
talking is totally different. Dating is you can go out with me for breakfast and go out with somebody else for lunch. That's dating, collecting data. Now, if I'm talking and we exchanging fluids, that makes it a little more deeper.
Not exchanging fluids. You just started, So put it this way: dating. I'm saying talking, but we're dating, trying to get to know each other. But then I got to be the only one that you trying to get to know. But we just dating. What are you talking about?
Well, yeah,
Well,
that's
I okay for the men to date more than one person to collect data, but if a woman does it, it's like a mortal sin.
because it's taboo. It's what it is. Just like a man who conquers a whole bunch of women is considered the man. A woman who conquers a whole lot of men is considered a garden tool. I didn't make that rule up. It's just how it is.
Cool if you're not exchanging
You're right.
fluids.
You're right. You're right.
You're
Let's
just
change.
dating.
Yeah, you
Get
can
to know
change
each
the rule.
other.
Nick, you can change the rule. Yeah, go ahead and change the rule. Hey, y'all.
Okay. Let me go to this comment regarding knowing that there's another family at the funeral. Okay, a viewer said my father and 4 siblings were found out about at grandpa's funeral, including 4 other sets of children in front of his wife and their children.
Don't, boom.
Like I said, I got about him at the funeral.
Boom.
Funeral.
Boom. Y'all know the song.
Okay, so tell me this.
Boom.
If you're sitting there, like kind of like Nick's scenario, if a guy says, like for me, I'll put me in it, and he says, "Well, I got to be the only guy that you talk to." Block.
Okay, fair.
So that's how I would do that, and it's when you say exchanging fluids. See, there's no fluid exchange there.
Right. It's dating.
That's where the difference is at. If it's fluid exchange, then guess what? Hopefully you ain't with nobody else because this is it. And one thing, you never be a secret. Never ever be a secret. So it's almost, to me, it is what you accept. And if you'll accept it, then guess what? I'm going to do it.
That's why lying is essential. But yes, you're absolutely right. If I gave you the choice and you accepted it, ta-da! All sins are forgiven, my child. Oh.
Listen, listen, y'all make sure y'all go to the YouTube channel. You can see what he's actually doing. Here's the thing. What you can't do is accept it at the beginning and then change your mind.
Bing! Go star for male.
Where's
She's absolutely right.
Somebody give me my star. I gotta find a star.
We gotta go get one now.
Here we go.
Go star for Melanie.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, my coaster. I've used my coaster.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing: a man is getting with a woman hoping that she will never change. A woman gets with a man to change him. It's just, and this is stuff that happened before the agitator was even born. This ain't agitational stuff. This is like law. This is like how it's been. You think I'm just speaking from an agitational place? The agitational don't agitate just to be agitating. There's a nugget. There's a nugget in there. There's a nugget in everything.
99.5% of the time is agitation.
But it's a nugget in there. Dig deep. There's a nugget. There's a nugget. There's
a gold nugget in there. He's going to say something.
It's something.
He is going to say something. That's where I think feelings get involved. Once feelings get involved, then you want to change the rules. And that's when you got to go back, as my Doc King would say. He'll be like, you got to go back to the table, have your meeting, and say, okay, here's where I am. Are you willing to blah blah blah? You can't come one way. And see, that's what happens with a lot of relationships and a lot of females, real talk. There's men out there as well. You come one way, giving. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. So we fall into the whole, oh, he caters to me, he does everything that I like, da 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 da. And then once they get you, they want to change. You want to change the script. Hold up, that's not the script. You read your lines. Because you were reading the lines at the beginning, and then you want to stop doing things. And then women will be like, okay, you stopped, I stopped, I'm out. And then the guys is all in their feelings. And then you guys want to call, look, his boys want to call him a simp. And then when you flip it with the females, the guys say, oh, I'm very sexual and da 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 da. And then everything jumping off, and this is how it is. And then he asks you to marry him. And then as soon as you say, I do, same thing. I got him. Now I'm not doing that. And it changes. Is that really fair?
No.
It's just the way it is. But what's funny to me is, look at your co-host over there with her arms crossed, mean. You done did something to her, Mel. What did you do, Nick? She over there, look at arm closed, just scowling. But it's not fair. But the whole thing is, the new car smell always leaves. The new car smell always leaves. And when a man settles down, he settles down. We don't want to go to the club. We don't want to do a lot of stuff.
What does a settle down entail? Laziness?
Yeah. I'm not out here.
Yes.
Here, you want a guy to be your last. And everyone is supposed to be, oh, yeah, he's the last, this, that, and other. But when we want someone to be our first, we're wrong. He only want her so he can control her and she's young. But you want us to be your last. And when we agree to be your last at 50 or whatever the case may be, we're doing this to settle down. I ain't got to run the streets no more. I ain't got to go buy around at the bar every other night because I'm trying to impress somebody. I can come home, get a meal after my hard day's work, cut the grass, do the man type chores, and I can sit here and think, do you know how many parties I go to that I don't want to go to? Because I'd rather sit down in my basement with a cigar and watch TV. But we do that thing because we're your last. And that's how you set it up for us. Oh, he's my last. So I have to do everything. But the scrubs and the simps that you dealt with before and that you have kids by, you're not having that responsibility on them. Now that I'm here, oh, we have to go for walks in the morning, 7 miles. And then we have to eat healthy. Now you're trying to break me
around.
To torture me. Me and Little Debbie's relationship have been fine before you. Now that you're here, I can't even dabble with her no more because I'm your last. And now I'm obligated to let's go shopping. Why are we in the cat food aisle and we don't own the cat? There might be a sale. So now I'm walking down every other aisle and stuff like that because of you. And I'm your last. It's a responsibility to us. And us settling down is okay. I ain't even, my phone laying there. I ain't got nobody calling me, nothing but the fellas. Tell him I'll be right back. It's the level of boredom a man gets to when he settles down. That's what we've settled down for, to be bored. Yes.
Actually, you know what we pick you up for? Company.
Right. To do everything. Hey, Mel, this is not an agitational. This is something that was in place before either one of us were born. You want us to be your last and your everything. I just want somebody that can help me with my meds and cook a meal when we go out every now and then and have a little fun. But you got me shopping with you. You got me doing this. You got me. It's ridiculous the things that you have in your mind for us. And then you get mad at us because we're like, hey, I want you, babe. I'm downstairs. Everything's cool. Oh, good night.
Well, see, so here's the thing. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Finish your thought.
The difference is that we settle down. We settle down. So
we want you to settle down with women. We want you to settle down with us and leave the women alone, but we still want you to be out where we saw you at.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing, though. Why, you said, who do I have to impress? don't you want to impress your spouse? Don't y'all go out together? That's when we start dressing alike. You wear red. Oh, y'all should have told me I was, see how you and Nick, y'all wear red now. Y'all getting along today. A little bit.
Side note,
Not
we are not a couple.
No, you're not. I told y'all before. 10 days older than me, he act like he's 20 years older than me. He act like my big brother. But anyway.
Here's the thing, though. So we want to take you out to sport you. Now, if you want to sit there and have a big beard belly and all that, you stop going to the gym. No, I want to be attracted to my husband. I don't. To me, it sounds like you said just what Nick's. What was it? Nick's grandma said. Not this Nick. All he doing is looking for, when you hit a certain age, what is it, over 50? They're looking for a nurse or a purse.
Mm-hmm.
And you just said that. So that means you're looking for us to take care of you, but we want you to go out. We want to sport you. Yeah, date night. Oh, he said, okay. So Glenn said only on date night. So his is only date night.
Here's the thing. We will do things for you, but our activity, you sit and wait for us to get the man so you can do everything. We're already out there doing everything. When we settle down, we're saying, hey, I'm not going to come up here. I'm not going to put on brute or high karate because that's what get the ladies. I ain't got to buy drinks. I don't have to do these things because I am committed to you in this household.
Well, I want you to
exactly. But here's the thing. I get it.
You shave, come in, boom, wear your basketball shorts like this.
We want to swing off a chandelier for you later on that night, please.
This is the
okay, Nick.
But I am telling you, I'm telling you how it is. You're mad at how it is. You're mad at me because I'm saying how it is.
No, we're mad at you because, listen, this is why we're mad at you. Because your presentation was a facade. It was a fake. Okay. You came out, you were packaged, looking good. Okay, this is what he does. He has some ambition. He go to the gym. He handling himself, taking care of himself. Now he marries me 2 weeks after the wedding. You like, let me go come in here with a big box of Big Deborah's. And I'm like, wait a minute. I thought you was, where's your gym membership? Let me buy you a gym membership. Oh, I'm tired today from work.
And plus,
you just let yourself go.
I am saving the marriage because when I was doing all that, I got a lot of female attention. And now that I don't do it, it's because of you. I am doing
it. I need you to keep getting that female attention so they can know that you're mine. Yes. That way, in their imagination, I know what they're doing when they get home. You dog, all right.
Nick, you remember when I said make cream of wheat and you made oatmeal and I left out and went to the gym? Well, in the locker room, no one was there, and she backed me down in there, and well, a quick game of hide the pickle ensued.
She presented cream of wheat to you in the locker room
instead of oatmeal, and that's lines for divorce. First of all, so I left out of here mad, and I got all these groupies who still love me and will do anything and don't care about you. Then I'm still out here looking good. My boobies are sitting up a little better in the whole nine. I'm out here looking like King Kong. Everybody want a piece of King Kong. So if King Kong just say, hey, y'all have it. I'm going to sit at the crib, have the fellas come over, or have date night where Cornell and Brian Meadows and his girl come over, and we just have drinks at the house and hang out on the back patio. That's cool. But no, you want to go out and show. Hey, look, you know what? It's an old dealer move. You don't show everybody everything you got. Like these little kids, yeah, man, yeah, we out here making all this money. And next thing you know, tragic accident happened to little Ray Ray. He got hit upside of the head and robbed for $30,000 in cash. It's the same thing. Okay, your lips don't work like these. See this pillow?
Whatever.
Hey, it's just an agitational fact.
The older men like a little arm candy. Isn't that what that's supposed to be? Arm candy.
We ain't trying to impress nobody. We 50. Listen, hey Nick. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you, Nick. Ready?
Go ahead.
If you got with me when I was 30, I was slinging the bat a lot harder. I'm at 50, and what a man knows is his own limitations.
Okay.
Own limitations. So I'm at 50, and you wanting this 30-year-old home run hitter. I'm like, no. I go rounds and I just jab. jab. I don't swing wide because that'll take me out the game. I sit there in the pocket and I jab. And you sitting here, well, we're married, man.
That don't sound bad. Listen, that don't sound bad. Let me tell you why.
To you.
It don't sound bad. So if your joint ain't working right, that's cool, but I need you to be shaved up and we can still go out and I can sport you. But I already know he ain't got, that's all right. He looking good.
And guess what? Home is taken care of, and we sit here and watch Christmas in July. Woo!
Like that,
that thing better still work.
All right, let me go. Let me go to the comments here. Okay, so Fatima says, represent him and vice versa. I'm 15 years younger than he. I'm moving and grooving. Okay. We have Brian who says, and when I was doing all that, I only had to take care of me. Now that I settled down, there's more overtime at work to provide for you. Then there's the honey-do list, and shopping, etc. So Lord. Yes, we want to sit, smoke our cigars, and drink our whiskey, sip our whiskey, and watch television.
Shut the doors. Shut the doors. I received a word in that.
Listen, but it depending on the type of female that you have, you don't have to work overtime because we got a party to go to. See,
okay,
okay. No, but that's good because it depends on the type of person. So if you have somebody that is out in public constantly, they need a person with them.
Mm-hmm. A man wants to be a man all the time.
No. I'm just asking. So they have their person. So the thing is to not approach somebody who's out there if you want to just sit down. Because you're going to be expected to come out there as well. Now, if you have a homebody, and it just seems so odd that these men who want to sit down, they won't date the homebody.
Please,
they want to snatch the person that's out there and have them sit down.
Here, hold on. This just in. Someone has a homebody, but as soon as they get with you, they want to go out and be out everybody, everywhere. I mean, I don't know who that was, but I mean, that happens. They get a homebody, but then they want to get up on it because you ain't a homebody and you can go out there and wobble. Now they want to go out everywhere and want you to go too.
Yes. Yes, we do. So you think that you have a homebody until you come and they want to support you.
Hey, when I went to the pond, they say, we just stocked it with a whole bunch of homebodies. I'm like, shoot, let me get this bait. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a nice homebody right there. Oh, look, fellas, I got a homebody. I'm showing pictures. Now the homebody want to, they're doing this. We got to go there. Do you have Jordans? Because the Gina Jordans are coming up. So we have to buy you some Jordans. Like, Nick, what happened to the homebody? So, yeah, man, no. In no scenario does a man win or think he can win. All I'm doing is expressing you how we think and how we feel about certain stuff.
It could very well be this. That homebody was like, look who I'm with.
Ta-da!
I got him. And you believe it.
Male, stay out my personal business. Male, stay out my personal business.
Probably got the hair.
So let's go out.
But see, that's that when you thought you would never have a chance, they're not gonna pay attention to you, and then finally you're seen. I need to let my homebody friends see this.
Yeah, you too can hit the lotto like I did.
Wow, right?
Look, peasant girls, strange people, you too can hit the lotto. It had me out there like a show pony when I just want to sit home and watch Law and Order and have a
That's
sip.
it.
And
show pony. That's what we want.
Yeah,
and then we want to put you back on the shelf. Okay, don't move to the next.
Hey, go work out, go look good, go smell good, put on your high karate, do all that stuff, but don't be looking at them. Why is she all up in your face?
Touching me, and don't open the door for nobody.
And see all the rules and regulations we have to get for being this fly.
Why there's an etiquette to going out in public.
Yeah,
but it's a lot safer downstairs on my couch. Hey, Brian Elliott, come on over. We Kings of the Hill, fellas. We're gonna sit on this porch, and when the women want us, they know exactly where we are, laughing and lying to each other on this porch.
Now you know what's gonna happen, right?
It's
what's gonna happen. Why y'all? Why these cars ride by the house?
Women can detect when fun is being had. Wait a minute. Hold on, girl. I think my husband is over there having fun. Let me call over there and see what's going on. So we can't win. We know this. But this is just how we feel. That don't deserve the whole song. But this is how we feel. We know we can't win. Oh, I'm a homebody. Okay, we could sit at the crib. Oh, now I got to go buy clothes and go out and look good. I got to keep my body in shape so no one else can want me. I got to do all this stuff. Listen, I'm settling down. This is what this is. Hey, we go bowling on Fridays. Yeah, let's do that together, this, that, and other. Oh, let's take a trip once a year. Oh, yeah, that's good. Blah, blah, blah.
But y'all got to take us too.
Of course, that's what I'm talking about. Me and you, let's take a trip. Let's find something to do. Oh, Tuesday night is Naked Sundays in my house, and that's something that I do. But that's our day to just walk around, grab something to eat, and play a couple games of hide and seek. I found you. No, let me quit.
I ain't sitting on that couch, Nick. We ain't going over there.
It's crunchy. It gets
we ain't
crunchy.
going over until Thursday. Since
Right.
it's Naked Sunday, they got a few that spray. See that?
Get some of the crunch.
That Breeze close by, didn't it?
Look, what you said, Naked Sunday, but then you in between then you got Taco Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Nick, that was impressive. You remember me. Oh, you listen to me, Nick. You sweet on the agitator, Nick. You sweet on the agitator.
No.
You want to wash my whites,
Yeah.
girl? You want to wash my whites?
Oh God, you said wash my whites. Yeah, I don't let me do that because I'll be like done.
Yeah, no.
Hey, it was Taco Tuesday.
I can't. I don't want it.
You got to do your
Throw
own laundry
them
that
out.
day.
Throw them out.
You have to do your own laundry that day because I can't do it.
Said, listen, Ham, you better get that body back. Get that body back. Let me tell you something. It's so sad because it's almost like the thrill of the chase. It's like, do I really have to do this to keep it going for you to realize, hey, this is what attracted you to me? And that's where it's at, not just sitting there doing nothing. But I want to speak to what you were saying. If you all go over to somebody's house and sitting on the porch. At home, the wives are like, why you got to go over there every whatever day?
No,
the white whose house you're at is like, oh, what y'all doing out here? Instead of, because see, if it were me, this is me. Y'all want some water? Y'all need something out here? I'm cool because I know where you are.
It's the PlayStation theory. I'm downstairs in the basement. See how you feel about that? But I am downstairs at our house in the basement talking crap to Elle and Brian. I'm down in our home.
There's no attention to me. I need to be included.
That is the problem. That's the problem, right?
You're my best friend. Ain't that what they say?
Listen, no. If
I'm with you.
I would never be your best friend. I would never be your best friend. Do you understand? In life, a man won't lie to a side piece, but he'll lie to you. I don't have to lie to my boys, but I have to lie to you. I.e., the term lying is essential. I got to worry about your feelings and everything else. Side piece ain't got to worry about her feelings. We here for one thing and one thing only. The fellas, hey, L, man, that's garbage. You shouldn't be wearing them ugly shoes. I can't tell my wife their shoes is ugly.
Why not?
Please tell me. Don't let me go out there looking crazy.
Okay. All right. Mm-hmm.
Don't let me go out in public looking crazy.
Nick, when I told you that lipstick wasn't your color, and what did you tell me? You just hate boys like this, and blah. And you only told me that because I'm your man. You don't know, and you don't know. So, of course, I don't know anything because I'm your man. So I don't know anything at that point. Nothing I know. You don't listen to me about nothing when I say, let's settle down. Everything is about how you feel. I can't even play PlayStation. Oh, baby, I ain't going to play PlayStation tonight. Me and Elle going to this new grand opening of Hills and Valleys, such and such. Well, why are you going with him? Listen, I'm not playing the game, babe. I'm doing this. Well, won't you take me? I don't think you'll like it. They smoke and you'll smell like smoke there and this, that, and other. Well, why? There's a thesis in a book we have to come up with, y'all. To every answer we give you, we have to have people references. We have to refer back to this book. We have to tell you how you feel about certain things to tell you no. I have to tell you.
We're coming to the close of the show, and I have an answer for that. If you feel like he's not paying you any attention, see, okay, one thing for me, this is just my opinion only. Mm-hmm. I am not going to be best friends with my husband. I still have my best friend. I got my friends, you have your friends. I'm still going to be who I am, and he needs to be who he is. Okay. Now, if you feel like he's spending more time with his friends, how about you go get with your friends that you dissed and put all your time in with him? So now you're like a leech almost, like connected at the hip. So now they tired of you. No, keep your friends. Then that way, while you're worried about him, maybe he probably might be worried about where you are and who you're with.
Nate
That's
the Agitator
my
endorsed.
suggestion. Huh?
Nate the Agitator endorsed that message.
All right. All right. Listen, it was fun talking with you, lovely people. I do have a footnote, and today's footnote, I'm trying to find it here, which was freaking amazing, is from Elliot Hamilton. We are the church. Church is not a building. We are our temples, and fellowship is what we do right here on Shop Talk with Mel.
Amen.
All right. We do have a best comment. Best comment goes to, and we'll send this right out to you, Fatima Sunnyshine, Aldine. Your content matters. How you see yourself is what and how you tell people to treat you. So you got something coming from the Shop Talk with Mel crew. All right, lovely people. Thank you guys for joining in to Shop Talk with Mel. I got my leg crossed. Sorry. For tuning in to Shop Talk with Mel, you know what it is. Find you. I'm trying to get up as much as I can. Find you, embrace you, and most importantly, always, always love you. Until next week, people, you know what it is. 1, 2, 3. Shop
Talk.
Oh,
that was kind of impressive.
You were laughing today.
That was good. That was kind of impressive.
That was very impressive because we back in the studio, y'all. We get back into the studio. Fun. Lots of fun time. You guys make sure you have a great day on purpose. And remember this, what you think and how you feel is not up to anybody else. It's always up to you, because this is a show where it's okay to be you. Always remember that. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that other stuff that goes along with it. Peace.